Okay, so what sum is it is data type is integer, right? So we are getting result in integer. So this have to right. So what is happening? We are just hard coding here. We are giving direct number, right? Okay, it is showing error. So uh, okay, so here instead of doing this, so how we'll enter what you call number, right, randomly for input. So there is a one scanner method is there. So I'll tell you here. So you have to read the input from keyboard, right? So how will you have to create a one object here, scanner read. Okay, so that whenever you use a new keyword, so you'll call it. Okay, so new scanner. This is a method. Okay, so inside this method there is a one more value is a system dot in. Okay, you will get it. See here, it will receive
Mm.
the input values from your keyboard, right? Okay, so now you will tell that. Okay, so what you tell? So you just say enter the first number. Okay, so or you tell enter the numbers, enter the numbers. Okay, so just say okay. So then what you have to do is just now you have created this, right? So what it does is you just it will read this statement object, right? So scanner is it will take the value from input. Okay. So now you have to create a number, right? So for that, 1 second, 1 second. Yes, getting for. So now you have to type a data like what is this scanner number one equal to. So that is the next integer. Okay, so what it says, the number one, it will read it. Okay, so you have to enter next integer. Okay, so that will fix it. That is. Then,
Is that correct? NEXT or NEX only?
okay, enter the first number. Okay, same thing you created for number two.
Mm.
So enter the second number. Then, total equal to what? Number one and number two, right?
Mm.
So now we have to display the result, right? So for displaying the result, so what is our result?
Yeah,
That
number
we
one. Yeah.
that we have to map it, right? So what it does, this will calculate the total number one and number two, whatever you entered. So this it will display the result output. Okay. So here instead of that, these are integer. Numbers are integer. Number one.
Mm.
Ah. So what is our total value? Like number one and number two is in data type is an integer, right?
Yeah.
Integer we have to write. So that is why we are getting error. So now you did you understand the logic what we are doing here? Instead of writing directly, we are trying to enter the number from keyboard. Okay. See here,
Mm.
it will ask you enter the two number, right? So I will enter. Okay. I will enter first number is 10. Okay. So
Okay.
now it took 10 and 10 there, 22,
Mm.
right? So or here what it does, you are entering from keyboard, not entering by predefining here. Okay. So this is a scanner
Yeah.
input is. So here you just make it. First, it has to display your result, what it has to enter, right? So
Mm.
I just rearrange that line. So first, it will
Mm.
ask you to enter the first name. You enter 100. It will ask second number. Again, you enter 200. So our result is 300,
Mm.
right? Okay. So I will copy this code. Just paste it in chat box. Just save it, and you can create a class quickly. Okay, both of you. Okay. Can you copy and do it entire program? Just say adding number by using scanner.
Oh.
You got it? Start.
Yeah.
So for keyboard, you can just create a class and paste it. So that is a one way
You.
to read the values from input, like from your keyboard directly, not to like whenever you want. There are two ways, like Java, right? So there are many ways to run the programs. Okay, not a single. Okay, so there are the n number of ways to print it. So let me know once you've done that copy paste to the class.
Suppose we have to create and import the scanner one.
Yeah,
Starting, I have it
correct,
done.
correct. You have to import. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we are 10 minutes late, so I'll go to. Let me know once you're done. And Padma, you also created a class
Yeah.
and copied the code which was sent in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So, okay, so that is about that. So far we have completed six modules, right? So almost all Java basic and everything, right? So now we will start with Selenium, right? So we have initially we have no, like Selenium has a four component, right? One is Selenium IDE, second one Selenium RC, Selenium WebDriver, which we have already written a script, right? So now we will go one by one, okay? So you guys are fine? Hello?
Sorry, what is it?
So did you hear what I said?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So we are on module 7, okay? So
Right.
Okay.
So we have already done the installation and everything. Selenium IDE, we have installed Java, we have installed Selenium Eclipse IDE, we have installed
Mm-hmm.
Selenium Server, right? So
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
we have installed WebDriver. All the installation is already done. So for not to confusion, I have given here refer the module 3 for installation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And introduction of Selenium IDE. Okay, so what is Selenium IDE? It is an integrated development environment, right? So it is also known as a record and run tool. Okay,
Mm.
now what we have to do? We have to create a script by using record and playback. So this is Selenium IDE is a Chrome extension or software. So what you have to do? You have to install this. Okay, let's see what all its features are there. Okay, this tool
Mm.
provides the speed control. It will help you to right. Okay, and run. It will. It also has a run all option. It has run option as well. Run all is you have if you have multiple test cases, you can run at a time. If you want to run single, okay, and pause also is there, steps are there, roll up is there. So all these are features of Selenium IDE. Okay,
Yeah.
why Selenium IDE people are not using is it is not suitable for extensive test data, and also we have also understand that it doesn't give any dynamic part of web application, or it will not generate any report, right? And also it
Okay.
will not help you to capturing this info. These are the limitation. Because of that, we are not using. But if you are interested, you can use it. Okay. So now, in order to getting started with this automation tool, first you have to install a Selenium Eclipse. Sorry, Selenium IDE. Okay. So now I'll go to here, install Selenium IDE for Chrome. Okay. So if you click here,
Mm.
not to worry, I have given already each one, each all every steps. Okay,
Yeah.
Selenium ID. Okay, after that it will ask you to add to Chrome. Okay, you have to click on here.
Mm.
Okay, add extension. Okay, which I have already shown. I have highlighted here add to
Mm.
Chrome. Okay, so now after that, so you have to close your browser and restart. So it will show under here. Okay, see here, added, it is added. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll close and reopen. Again, I'll go to here. Where is that? See here, it is added, right?
Mm.
Just here, it is a Selenium ID. It will show. Once you open that in Maximize browser, it will show this window. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have already see here highlighted everything for your reference. So once you
Mm.
see here, so now we have what we have to do. We have to click and create a new project. Okay. To create
Okay.
test cases. Okay. See here, on click here, create a new project. So I'll give
Mm.
a name. Okay. Sample Selenium information.
Create a new project.
You give any name. Okay.
Okay.
So once is this, you just click OK. So this is the Selenium script is done. Okay. Now you'll see this all these labels. Okay.
Okay.
So once you've done that, so you just go to here to create a new test case. Simply provide the name of test cases. Okay.
Mhm.
So you see
Okay.
here. So after that, you have already given test case. So now there is an option start recording, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll will show. Okay. Once you start with record playback, you have to click here. Okay. A button at the type right. It will.
Mm.
Mm.
We want to record. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll record it. Which application I will use? Demo workshop. First, I'll launch it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to Selenium IDE. So I'll click and record. Okay. So URL you have to paste it. I'll paste it here. Okay. It will only launch it. Okay. If you do not launch it also, it will launch it. Okay. Start
So
recording.
you click on record, then the window will come to
Enter
paste.
URL. Okay. I entered this here. So now I am already uh, clicking here. Okay, you can see here. Okay, so now I
Okay.
select electronics. Then I'll click on login. Okay, so I'll
Okay.
click on remember. I'll click on register. Okay, so now I will go here and I'll stop recording.
Mm-hmm.
Test case name demo workshop.
Okay.
Okay, so you give anything, not a problem. Okay, now you can see here. Okay, so there is an option like run all test case and run the current test case. So now we have saved this test case. Now I'll run it. Okay, see here, I'm not doing anything. It automatically launch. So wherever I clicked it, it will click everything everywhere. See here,
Yes, yes.
it clicked on book and it has to click on electronics, then login and register. Okay, it is just over. See here, it go login register and it is completed, right?
Mm.
And demo workshop completed successfully. It has what it has everything. It will create a step. What first step? It opened. It is in green check mark. It set the window maximize and click it wherever it is clicked, right?
Mm. Mm.
Everywhere. And text login also clicked. Remember register also it has clicked and it has given, right? So this is the one way
Okay.
of this tool. Is very simple, right? It doesn't need any writing the script or anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
where is Java used in this in the Selenium?
No, 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 it is a tool. Already it is built inbuilt. So you just need to do only recording. What exactly you want to like?
That's it. You
Sorry.
don't need to write any scripts.
No, 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 no. It is just already you are recording, right? What step you
Oh,
want to validate? Everything you already written here. So that
oh,
steps it has captured all wherever you click, right? So if you are clicking on login and you are validating here and everything, so everything it has captured all the steps. Then if you
Mm.
play those, it will run everything again. Wherever
so
if
how
you
will it catch
run,
the error if any errors are there?
Yeah.
errors are there, then that is the reason, right? So you have to fix it, or might be some limitations are there, right? So that is why. Okay. So that is about Selenium IDE. Okay. So in the Selenium IDE, test cases simply means there is a certain option that will perform on web browser, right? For each of the actions, means whatever you have clicked, test will be recorded, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have already given this demo, so you have to practice it. Okay. So each and every steps. After that, what you have to do, right? How to play back test cases, right? So I have shown you here.
Yes.
Ah, okay, just read
Okay.
and keep line. So then you will see successfully run. That is a message. If it is not run, or if some it's while running that option was there, later if you run after 10 days that option was not there, so it will show like failed, right? So that is what. Okay. And if you want to add any values like true or false assert, right? So you can click on that element and add it in case if you want to add it. Okay, like web element is present or not, right? Or login button is present or not. See, before clicking login, right? Insert a command, right? What command you want to validate, right? So, and description, validate button is displayed. Warning element found with secondary, right? So this is telling like this error is there are two elements, same elements are showing us twice, so that error it has given, and it has already given clicked on link is login also clicked, right? Everywhere it has given all the steps, right?
Mm.
Open window and try to find all these values, right? Everything. Okay, so that is simple, but it is not used. It is not used anywhere, but you just have some knowledge. Okay, so
Oh, okay. So ID is not used because it's not practical in real
uh,
time. Okay.
exactly. Yeah, sometimes it will fail. Right? It not
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's what
just
I'm
give
thinking.
a plain. It will just give a plain message, right? It is not detailed
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
everything, right? Again, if you
In this
want to
only we can't take the screenshots even if we got errors. Is this
know if you do not have any screenshot, you just have to
Yes.
okay?
it's not yet saved,
Okay.
right?
That's
So
what
there
I
is no
was
option.
wondering. How simple is this automation Selenium? So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
install.
Earlier, yeah, yeah. People who are not worried about screenshot or anything, they just save these steps. After 10 days, they will go and run it again. So it
Okay.
is just one click, right? It is just one click, just hit and see whether it is opening or not, everything, right? Just for look. Okay.
So that's why they moved to WebDriver, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So there are many challenges are there. So not only WebDriver. Okay. So there are many Selenium frameworks are there. Okay. So it has each framework has different advantages, right? So that is why. Okay. So I have given so to make more efficient and get accurate result every time, Selenium tests must be run on real-time browser and devices. Right? If you are trying to run more than 1,000 test cases and everything, so you have to. This is again challenge, right? So that is why they are not using it. Okay. So can you guys want to try? I'll stop my screen share and share anyone. I'll guide
Yeah,
you.
I'll share. I've already installed it.
Okay, good. So Prashant, you can try same thing.
Yeah. Now I need to do or afterwards?
If you want, you can do it now. If not, do it after that.
Yeah, my
See, I
system
told
is slow, so I will do it
okay,
after.
got it. Okay, you just want to what you have to do. Just follow the steps, each and every steps.
Yes,
Okay, each
yes,
and every
yes,
steps are
yes.
given very
Yeah.
clearly.
What do we need to do? I already opened the project.
Okay, you just click on record, REC record.
Recording.
Okay.
I think you close
One
that.
second. Yeah, yeah. Create a new project.
Give any name.
So, so I need to record.
Hmm.
Need to enter
That URL
the
you have to
right
give, right? What URL?
Browser.
Huh. Go and copy that URL.
is the right URL or not? Yeah. So I click on
Maximize.
register. Oh yeah.
Go slowly, okay? So don't be hurry. First, what is the
Okay.
step you have to maximize? Then wherever you want to click, click it. Okay.
Click on
Then
books,
uh,
computers, and I go to desktops. Many of this. I
okay. Now stop and go to that tool and stop it. Let's see whether it
uh,
is these steps or not. No, no. Go
I
to
need to go to
footer.
stool
Footer.
footer.
Where is footer?
Once yeah
Right.
here.
Just press Selenium IDE. So just no. Beside that, Selenium IDE already showing right icon. C-
I don't see any. Here, this one.
Not this one. Exactly below that. Already it is showing right icon. Footer. Where it is footer is where it is it.
Down, down.
Here.
Now last footer. Yeah. So now you stop it.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. Give any name. Why you want to
Mm,
click later?
Test name.
Yeah.
categories.
Uh, then you have to click OK, not later. Right? So now it is saved. Now there is an
Mm.
option called play, right? Just click on it.
Yeah.
Where?
On the top. Padma.
Yeah,
There,
because this
play
is
button.
coming.
Play
Yeah.
button is play button
Okay.
is there.
Okay.
Play
Leave my
option, play option, right, Padma? Where you see the play option?
No, this is covering my thing. I don't see. One second.
It is there, right, at the header. Why you
Yeah. Yeah.
play
Okay.
option? Can you see the
Next
icon
to the
actually? How
test.
is the play option?
Next to the test.
I don't
Where-
see
okay,
any.
I'll tell you. Where is comment? Comment text, where it
Command
is there?
command
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Be above exactly, not there. Give me
this side,
control.
left side.
Give me
Left
control. You're
side.
not getting it. Give
Yeah.
me control.
Here.
Yes. See here, I told you this is a play, right?
Yeah, but this is covering my. This is covering my icons. I can't see
Uh,
anything.
No, no, no. We are able to see.
Yeah, but
It's
I
not.
can't see anything. It is this
Okay.
stop sharing thing is covering mine.
Okay, okay,
uh,
okay, okay. Got it. So in that, just stop it and I can rerun. So
Okay.
it is running already. So if you want to stop, you have to
How
go
to
down
move? Yeah.
and you stop it, okay, like that. So
Okay.
now it is running. Wherever you have clicked, it has captured all the steps and it
Mm-hmm.
is running it.
Mm.
Okay. So now
Open is okay. Setup window size is okay. Click register. Trying.
so it is just anybody can do this one, right? So it doesn't need any
Yeah,
uh,
let's clicking. Yeah.
I mean coding knowledge, right? So this is you have to
Mm.
create and you have done all these steps are captured. Okay. So if anyone recommended, you can also use this, but it is very simple, but you can also have it. Okay. At least you can say I know the Selenium IDE knowledge. I have done this record and playback script, right? So this is what. Okay, it has category completed. This test case is completed, right? If you
Yeah.
want to add anything, comments, wait command, or any description or values, right? You can add it for any. First, you have to select this script. So, what you want to have, right? This is having most overing, right? Action. Okay, from this drop down, you can select the values. It is not showing. If you want to use click or double click, if you want to click double click, then change it,
okay.
right? Or if you want to add here wait comment, you just wait. Check means that option is there not or not, right? So well, check that
Mhm.
element is there or not. Give the value, right? So that is how you can do it. You can add the values of it. Okay. So now we can stop sharing. I will go to next topic. Okay. So now we got rough idea, right, for Selenium ID.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So now we have to like last time we have written one script for Facebook title. So I'll go to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So last time we have used many methods, right? Driver.get URL, driver manage window, and wait method also.
Yes. Yes.
Everything, right? So
Mm.
now we want to know like more way, right? How to find, how to click it, right? So let's say if you want to click on this, if you want to click on demo workshop login button, right? So you have to know this. What is the exact path of this element? How do you know, right? You have to go to developer tools, right? So here,
Mm.
this is a option, right? Okay, just click on here. What exactly? See here, login. So this is the exact export. You can see it is highlighting at left side. If I mouse over on here, so how it is
Mm.
started? It is started with class equal to icon login, right? So just what you do, you just copy the element. Okay, click and Control F. You have to write a XPath for this. how to write, you will understand what is XPlan. Okay, it started with class.
Yeah.
It started with A, right? Where is A? A is this is right first node.
Yeah.
After that,
Yes.
we are considering this or this. You can anything add class equal to this. You have to give it. Okay, so then you have to syntax. See here, this is our X path. It is showing one of one, right? So same thing. You have to find the X path. Then you have to write it in inverse case. Driver dot click element. Right? There is a method is there. Okay. So I'll tell you here. Web element.
Web element.
Find element is there. Okay. Find element pi. This is a method is there. Okay. We'll see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Find element by X path. Okay. So that is the element, right? So that is why we have a tool, right? So web inspector. Okay. This is a tool which will inspect or identify the locating of each and everything. Okay. If you want to find shopping cart, this will be, it is in the different. It has located here, right? Right. So it is highlighting. This is how the code is written and so whatever we are seeing this, right? So we call it as a DOM, DOM, is it? Document Object Model, where it has written in HTTP code, HTML code, right?
Yes.
So we have to, the driver will interact with this element internally, right? We cannot see. That is how we will help you to using the inspector. So there is a web inspector is there, so you have to validate it. Okay. So this is very popular. Again, this is a add-on tool. You have to install and you have to click it, or you can write it manually also. Uh, okay, so this inspector will show the CSS. What is CSS? It is a cascading style script, right? So it will show what is the color and everything that is written in CSS script, and HTML script also is in, as well as JavaScript. So all these three languages are used to develop this web application. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is the reason
Okay.
we have to interact with all the element to analyze it, right? Everything to analyze the web page to use the developer tool to feature, right? So that I we have used developer tool. Inside that we have used this one and we have interacting with all this. Okay, if you are see here, I'm just it is highlighting wherever I mouse over, it is highlighting. Okay,
Okay.
we'll understand more on this how to inspect a element, right? So I told you already. I have given an example also. Just launch the Google Chrome, open any URL. So after that, you have to click the press F12 function F12, right?
Mm.
In your keyboard, Fn is a plus. You have to click on F12. 12 button is there, right? At the keyboard. Can you see? Can you see in your keyboard F12 is there,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
right?
Yes.
So what I did, I just see here. I am not clicking on anywhere. Okay, I just clicking on F12 in my keyboard. It is maximized. If I click here, it will go in developer mode. Or you can go
Okay.
here. There are two ways. Or you can go here, more tools. There is a
Yeah.
developer tool. Okay, there are
Yeah.
two either way. Okay,
Mm.
so first step that is there. Okay, so once you done, it will show you all these.
Mm.
Even a screenshot as well. Okay, so such as element, console, and source, right? So I told you here element, source, console, right? What is the source of this page, right? Network tab is there. There are many things are there. Okay, they will use a lot of developers. They will use it. Okay, I'll go to elements. Okay, so element tab will one which will consist all the HTML properties belong to what this application, right? So here, okay, you can launch any application. Here I use different application and I took this. You can also find it. Okay, so that is it. So how will generate the script? Okay, by using this. Now we understand how exactly it is written and how to find it the element, right? So let's say
Mm.
you want to click any element, or if you want to, let's say if you want to find the electronics, right? First, what you have to do is just click on this arrow mark, select. Okay, then you have to mouse over here, then you have to click here. So then it will show here. This is the element.
Mm.
Okay. After that, you have to press Control F, Control plus F letter. Then it will show find by this one. After that, this is your target element. So what you have to do, you have to copy X path. Okay, and then just paste it. This is your X path. But if you want to write exactly what you have to just copy element, paste it. Okay, it has started with A and class. Okay, you remove it, anything. Or href also you can take it, not to worry. Okay, but recommended is
Yeah.
for class. Okay, so if you give double slash, it will start from the current node, not from the top. Add class equal to electronics. Okay? There are many ways. Okay, I will teach you all those. So not only this. Add class equal to electronics. It is not finding. Or I will give simple. Okay, if it is not finding, we have to write it differently. Again, you have to find it. Okay. Okay, we have given one wrong. Whatever is there, I have to give it. So there is a space also is there. That is why it is not finding it.
Is there any tool to find these elements? Extension or
No, we
tool?
have a software. Okay, I will tell you what adding is there. So you can install it directly. Okay. So now I have done this, right? It is showing three. One of three elements are there, but you have to match it uniquely, right? There are three electronics, right? It is highlighting. If you click on enter, so what you have
Yeah.
to do, you have to use the index. Okay. For that there is a here. Then you have to use this format. Here I made it one of one. This is our X path of that element. In order to click, you have to find this X path. Then only you have to tell driver click on this X path. So then Selenium web driver will go here and it will check whether this is there or not. Then if it is matching, then only it will click. Okay, so we'll understand that later. First, we have to understand what is how to use a different locators. So in Selenium, locators are there. Okay, so this command will tell the Selenium IDE to GUI. It will say the text box or button or checkbox, right? Which it has to operate on it, right? So this is what. Okay, so Selenium locators are there. What are Selenium locators are there? Selenium locators might be start with ID or name or class name. Just now we have used class name, right?
Mm.
Right. This is a class name. Okay, this is a one more locator. Then link test is there, and parallel link text X path is there. So what I have written is X path. Okay. So let's understand what is ID. ID is the most common way to identify the element. Okay. So what is the syntax? You have to use ID for the element. If you find any ID equal to, if you find any ID, then you can use that word. Okay. So I will go here. Cannot see ID here, or I will see here. Okay. It is not there. So input is there and class is there, value is there, but ID is not there. Title is there. Okay. It started with span classes. So that is how they have used the like code to write the code, right? So they have created a span classes, then they have written this one.
There's ID. There's ID. Top
It is,
cut link.
uh, it started with ID, right? So if it is started with that element IDE, right? Exactly, you can use the text path by using the IDE. Then if name is there, you can use the name also for name of the element, right? Contain text, okay. Then class name, link this. All these are locators. So they will ask you, tell me the Selenium locators. Okay, how to tell Selenium locators ID, name, class name, link test, partial link test, and XPath. Okay, so in XPath, this is very most commonly used. Okay, and also these are also used wherever it matches based on the element is it has to match, right? Then only you can use it. If it is not matching ID, then you have to use a class name, right? That is what. Why we are using all these locators to find the element or to locate the element, right? So that is what. So if elements are not found by generic locators like class name, uh, IDE, then you have to use the XPath to find the element on the web page. Okay. So let's see what all it has. Syntax of XPath. XPath, how to write XPath is this is okay. What is a double slash? It will say as a current node. Double slash nothing but it is a current node. It started with current node. Then you have to tell what is the tag name, right? So what I have used, tag name is started with A, right? So it is
Mm.
this is a tag of this element. Okay, that is my tag name. So then I have closed the square bracket. Okay, then I have used the at here, right? At symbol. So it will show that it will tell you to select that attribute, right? What is that attribute? It is a href. Okay, add href. Okay, equal to electronics. Okay, so it will go. It will ask you to select it, right? Then whatever value is there, you have to tell. Okay, value I have written in double quote or single quote electronics, right? So it will go here. It will start with double slash. Then it will go here. It will find first A wherever it is matching. Then it will go inside. Okay, if it is matching, then it will find it, right? And it has to show one of one. Then only you can use XPath. Okay, so this is a syntax. Okay, if you're not understanding why I have written very quickly, right? So this is how. Okay, so let's say I will write it for login. If you want to click on
Mm.
login, it started with A. So what is your syntax? A add class equal to this. First, you have to copy the element. Okay, so it started with A, but first syntax is double slash A. Then it started with class. Then you have to use square bracket. This
Perfect.
square value
It,
till log till login only because it belongs to within the double quote whatever is there. So that is our value. So what we have to do? We have to use add class equal
right.
to, right, within the double quote. Okay, within the double quote. See here it has match. Okay, so this is how you can use the syntax of XPath. Okay, this is very very important and you have to remember at any cost. Until you practice yourself, you cannot write XPath. Without XPath, if you do not know how to write XPath, you cannot automate, right? So that is why. So whatever is there, you have to remember everything. It is not like why we are not, why can't we use add? Why cannot, if you remove a class, what will happen? It will not find it. So there is a rules are there, right? You have to follow that rules in order to find the element, right? So that is why. Okay, I have given explanation. What is a double slash? It is a current node of that element. So what is a tag name? Particular node where it is started with, right? It is a select the attribute to what is the value, right? So this is what. Okay. So these are the XPath locators. If you want to have find any ID, you can find the by using the ID, class name, link text, and XPath. Okay. To find the different element on the web page. Okay, we will use all these locators. Okay,
Mm.
in this case I have used a class, right? So this is what. Okay, there are many ways to find an expert by using these only. Okay, and CSS is there. That is another way of finding expert. Okay, so now we will understand what are types of expert. Okay, types of one is absolute expert, remaining second one is relative expert. Okay, let's understand what is absolute XPath. Okay,
And that.
so let's say it is a direct way to find the element. Okay, so let's
Mm.
say what I'll do, I'll not use this. I'll go here, click here. I just click and copy XPath. Okay, so I just click
Okay.
here. So it started with single slash. Starting, if you
Mm.
see, if you have seen here, single slash is a absolute XPath. Okay, so if it is started with double slash, it is a relative XPath. But you cannot use absolute XPath. Okay, so that is not a recommended, because in case if any elements are changed under this, right, it will not find you. Your script will change it. The code will change, path will change, then XPath will get failed, right? So that is why we will always use a double slash, right? Double slash, it will directly, it will tell current, what you call current node. Okay,
Mm.
so that will tell you find that element directly there only. Okay, so that is why we, it is not recommended to use a absolute XPath. Okay, so single slash. Okay, so I have already given how to find a XPath. Just click on that, right click, copy XPath. Okay, I have shown you as well. So here, if you want to find the input of this Facebook, just click on that element. Then you have to right click, find, copy the XPath, or you can write it manually also. Okay, I have shown you how to copy the XPath in Chrome, right? Just click on that element, copy, just go to copy XPath. Okay, in future if you forgetting, right? So that is why I have given very in detail. Okay, so that is how we can do it. Okay, that is another way. The second type, relative XPath. Okay, this is very important. Okay, what I am explaining is, because all these are interview questions. Tell me your types of XPath. You have to tell absolute XPath, relative XPath with example. Absolute XPath will start with single slash, but it is not recommended, since in future if code is changes, the script will fail. Relative XPath is a best way. It will start with double slash, forward slash, right? It will search the element anywhere on the page, right? Not only starting. Means no need to write a long XPath, right? So it is very short. So see here, I'm just using a login here. It is very short, also recommended, and it will find the exact XPath instead of writing very big line of XPath. That is also not recommended. Okay, so I have given you a syntax, relative XPath, double slash, where it is started at last equal to this. Then you can
Mm.
finish it.
Mm.
Okay. So CSS selector also is there if you use Facebook login or anything, any application if you want to automate it. Okay, you can use the same logic. Okay, see here, because so now I'll click F12 or Control F. So now I want to click on login button, right? Before
Mm.
that, you have to enter the username, right? You have to enter the username. You have to find the XPath, right?
Mm.
So for that, it has started with input type equal to text. This is your XPath. So what you have to do is just copy element or XPath also, but better way,
Mm.
text. Okay. So only whatever it is started, you have to give double slash input. Okay. So then you have to close it, close the bracket and add. See here, exactly match one of one, right? And it is highlighting at the left side as well. So this is the syntax of XPath, right? If you use this, you will find it element and it will enter the username, right? And you can use the CSS selector also. So CSS selector, another way of finding the XPath. Okay. So particular web page like XPath. All right. So same thing CSS can also use to without having the ID or class name. Okay. If element is not having anything, right? So that is, you can use a CSS selector. Okay, so I just written it, right? So it is not having any class name or anything, right? It has a class, but I have taken a first here only. Okay, so that is another way. If you find with any expert, then it is a for good actually. Okay, so let's write a login. Okay, how to find write a expert. Okay, I'll go to here. So now I'll what I did, I created a class launch URL. Okay, so now
Yeah.
I'll create a one script for Facebook login. Okay, so
Mm.
let's finish it. Okay, so now I'll copy exactly because set property. First, we have to give the path of the driver. Then we have to
Mm.
create a object of driver, new Chrome driver. Then I will tell driver to launch this URL. Then window maximize, wait for a second. Okay, till here I will copy. Right. So after that, okay, just use the declaration throw. Okay, in how to handle the error. So now what you have to do? So it will launch and maximize. So right. So now you are coming here. Now we have to ask the driver to enter username and password, right? So for that we have to write a script again. Okay. So what is that? We have a method called driver dot find element. Okay. So this is a driver dot find a CS by locator. It is giving already hint. You just click here. This is the method I told you, right? This is the method. You have to use it. Driver find element. Okay. So driver dot find element. Okay. So you have to close this. Sorry, within this. Okay. So that is the method we are using. So by how you are using this XPath, there is again method by dot class name XPath, right? Anything tag name, partial link test ID, right? Are you getting?
Yeah.
All these are methods to find the XPath. So now I'll use a
Mm.
by XPath. Okay, by XPath. So what is our XPath? I have to
Okay.
give a double quote. So I'll find a XPath of XPath here for input. We started with text. This is my XPath. What I'll do, I'll copy this XPath. I'll put it here. Sorry, put it here.
Mhm.
It has not copied. Or you can first you save in Notepad also, then copy and put it in your script. Okay. So what it does, it will go here. Driver, what will do? It will find the element. This is a method by XPath. It will go here, which I have written. Okay. So to enter driver dot send keys. So send keys method is there. Okay. Okay. So these are there. So but let's understand that send keys. Why it is showing error? For that I will use send keys.
Dot is in the case. It's the same one.
Means you have to enter username, right? So this is the method is there. Okay. Or you can search in Google also. Not to worry if you are confusing everywhere. So you just tell send keys in Selenium. Okay. So it will show you exact. If you do not remember exactly, this is the method. Why it is used to allow the send keys. Send key or send keys. Should have let's
It's
see
the same
where it is.
object, I think. Dot is in the case.
Wait. Driver
Yeah.
dot set keys. It has to
Dot
use actually.
keys. Mm.
It has to take it. Driver dot send keys also it has to take it.
Okay.
Okay, but it is not taking. But we'll use it here. Let's see it is taking or not. Okay. So send keys is not taking. Why?
Keys.
Why? Why? Okay. Keys. Okay. So you can use this way as, or you can use this way as well. But it is not allowing to write it here. Okay. We'll write it here only. So what it does, it will go username. Then it will send the username. This is okay. Let's run this. So that is why it is very important of XPath. Okay, why it is not running? It is run. Control by automation. So it will go here, maximize. Then it will enter that number. See here. Did you uh, observe?
Yeah.
Okay. So how to close the browser?
Driver dot close.
Exactly. So driver dot close. Okay.
Okay.
How to close? Or let's say if I had launched the two browser, how to close all browser? Driver dot quit. Okay.
Wait.
So
Okay.
this method will close all the open
Okay.
browsers. This will close only current browser open, only single. Okay, let's say if I will not do this. Okay, I will do this. Okay, I will not run. So if you launch the URL twice here, two browser it will open, right? One here. But it will if you write a close, it will close only one browser. Okay. If you use a driver dot quit, it will close both the browser. Okay, that is another way you can make it. Okay, let's see. It will launch the URL both twice, and it has to close two Chrome browsers. Okay, one more it will open. See here, both the browser it has closed it. Okay, this one I have already, it is already open. I'll close it. Okay, that is the difference of this one. Okay, now we got it right. Driver dot quit and driver dot close. Okay,
Mm.
so now we have okay. Now we have find the XPath of input. Same way we have to find the XPath of
Password.
password, right? So for password, what we have to do? We have to go to here. Then we have to
We
find the
don't need
XPath.
to we don't need to give the username and password in the script.
We can give that is also, but we have to use a different data-driven framework.
Okay.
For that also, you have to write a long code. So
Okay.
where you are storing that username and password, right? So that is a
Mm.
different thing is there. We will come to that. First, you have to right? For without XPath, you cannot do anything. XPath is mandatory for every
Okay.
automation tester. If you do not know XPath, how to write, then you are not a automation tester.
Mm.
Okay, now you have to find a XPath. So type
Input
password. So it started with input, then add type equal to what is there within the double quote password.
Password.
Okay, you
password.
have to enter password, right? So then you have to check whether it is one of one matching or not. Then you have to make it unique. Otherwise, you cannot use it. So okay, so I'm just sending that one. Okay, so now it will enter password. Then I have to click on login button. Again, you have to tell, you have to find it. Driver dot click value button add button value equal to 1, right? So then you have to start it with button. You have to write a button add value equal to 1.
Mhm. Yeah.
Same thing only. Whatever is there, only you have to know. See here, one of one it is matched. So same thing.
Mm.
It will enter password. Then I have to tell driver dot find expert. Okay, login. Sorry, login button. This is my login button. Okay. So there is another way of clicking method. Driver dot click. instead of send keys, we are not
Mm-hmm.
using send keys. We are clicking it. To click
Yeah.
the button, driver dot click method is there. Okay.
Mm.
So what it does, it will enter username, password, and it will click and login, and it will close the browser. Or if you want to wait thread dot sleep. Okay. Now I'll run it. It has to. This is how one by one, step by step, you can do a automation. Just one for login, one another for logout, right? So one, that is how. See here, it maximize, it enter both. It has clicked a login, right? So, but it has clicked and it has closed the browser, right?
Yeah.
So I'll not close the browser, okay? So you have to see whether whether it is taking the login or not, okay? Because that password is incorrect.
Oh.
See here, is this account you? This is a pop-up it has shown. Then you have to
Mm.
click on pop-up again. You have to write a script. Driver dot click this. You have to find, if you want to click this pop-up, you have to find the XPath. I will find, you have to click, right click, inspect,
Mm.
right? Then you have to click here. Then you have to write a XPath of this, clicking it, right? So
Button.
that is a one by one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we just click login one. Okay, so that is how very important. So you should know, right? You should know send keys method. You should know driver dot find element by XPath, right? So this
Mm.
method, click method, why it is used. Okay, let's understand all this. Okay, so
Shivana,
hmm,
this thread dot sleep method. So can we
okay.
leave it empty without giving any numbers?
You have to specify how long you right. So you have to give it. Otherwise, you will get an error.
Okay. Okay. So
So I mean,
we
it
need to
doesn't.
complete.
See, let's say if you are uh, see like if you go to ATM, you will insert your card. If you do not give any amount, if you want to withdraw, so what it does, if you leave like that only, if you
Yeah.
leave blank, what it does, the same here
It
as well.
doesn't
If you leave,
process.
it is
Yeah.
not it is not a valid process or something, right? So here
Mm.
also, if you do not give any proper way to communicate, it will not communicate properly. If you remove it,
Okay.
it will not. So you have to specify, right, what exactly you want.
Okay.
Why we are using this method? So same thing. You have to understand. Okay. So there are example. Okay, you can find it whenever you find a kind of started with input, how to use that, or input and IDE. If you find a element, if you find anywhere input, then you have to use this syntax: double slash input, square bracket, within that, if it is started with IDE, if it is started with input, right? So since it is started with value, I have used the at value. Since it started with button, I have used a button. Okay, you should be very you have to practice, otherwise it is very difficult to write. By looking at it will look simple, but if you go and write yourself, then only you will become an expert. Okay, so all syntax I have given here,
Mm.
input, and if it doesn't have anything, how to use, right? And if it started with TD or A, right, I have already shown you how to use the A as well. Okay, in here, I think it has started here, right? It has started with A. So what you do, you A at hdef equal to electronics, which we have written, right? Same thing.
Mm.
At hdef, it started with hdef equal to double quote electronics. Okay. So later you should don't know, don't tell like I don't know anything. Okay. So because these are very basic and important. Without these, you cannot automate it, right? So you cannot tell driver to click on here. If you want to click on login button, you should know the value of XPath, right? That is why I'm telling you. So you should know XPath. You should know how to write XPath.
Mhm.
These are simple way. Driver.get, if you want to launch the URL, you can use that method. What if you want to click or everything, guys? So that is very, very important. Okay. So
Yep.
one by one, neatly you have to write it, right? So in order to make it understandable, so make it very. What is the next step? What is right? So you have to write a one script for login, another you create a one more script for logout, right? Class yourself and practice it, right?
Okay.
So this is the syntax. I have already told there are many methods are there, right? So whenever you are
Mhm.
writing it, this click method is there where we have used it. Click, right? It will click any method. This method is used to click the any element or button, anything. Okay, you should know. So if you want to click on a web element, inside that web element you have to write it. If you particular web element, if you want to click and hold, right, you have to use this method. If you click and hold and context click is it, so this method it will perform mouse over, then it will click. So that time, if you mouse over, let's say here we are mouse overing, then you are clicking it, right? So if you are doing that action, you have to use this method.
Mhm.
Okay, if you want to double click, you have to use driver dot double click, right? So then drag and drop, this is there. We will use that is also. Move to element, what does it mean? Like if you want to scroll it at the down, you have to see it, because whenever you launch you will see only this page.
Yeah.
What about whole page? So that you have to use move to element, right? So
So those
perform.
methods are they all are Java methods, right? These methods.
Yeah, yeah, Java only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so release is a release like if you want to release something and send keys, we have already used this one, right? So this method, right? So all these method you should be aware, otherwise you cannot try it. So and if you are getting a pop-up, I was getting one pop-up right earlier. So that pop-up, how will you use? You have to tell driver dot send keys if you want to enter anything, or if you want to accept it. Accept means clicking on OK. Dismiss is clicking on cancel,
Mm-hmm.
right? So before that, you have to tell the driver to switch that first, because so whenever so let's say I will enter here something, it will give an pop-up, right? So first there are two conditions. Okay, so didn't match. Okay,
Run the program.
no, no, no. I'll use same number again. Okay, so I'll click here. It has to give a pop-up. Okay, it didn't give. Okay, let's say this is okay. So here, if you see here, the backside one browser is there, and this is also one frame. Backside one frame and second frame. How to communicate? But first you have to tell the driver to switch to this frame, right?
Okay.
For that you have to use alert equal to alert driver dot switch to alert. Then only it will switch to this frame. Otherwise, it will be interacting with earlier backside page only. Then if you want to
Get
click on anything, click on accept, or click on dismiss, right, to close the pop-up. These are methods are used in Selenium. Okay. So what you have to do, I have given a each and every demo for login script. You have to write it. Okay. If you want to
mm,
get the URL, if you want to type what URL it is there, right? Right, that is also used. First, you can use driver get title or something, or you can start with the login only. If you do not want to validate anything, right? So that is the script I have given. Why I have given is you just want to see where what URL it has launched,
mm.
right? So you can use this also. It will type. Okay, so let's say in order to make sure driver has launched the URL correctly or not, that is why we are using it. String URL equal to driver dot get current URL, right? This is a method. What it does, it will it will get the URL. What it will get, whatever driver has launched, right? So then I want to see that what is the URL it has launched. Then you have to use a print print method. Okay, so you have to tell what URL it has launched, or you can directly you tell URL, right? So it will print a URL, right? So if I run it here, so that is how we have to understand the logic and what exactly you required, what you want to see. If you want to see the what it has learned, you have to use a print statement, right? Okay, so this is what I was telling. This is a pop-up, right? You can close it or you can continue. So how to do that? You have to use the alert method. Okay, see here, it has printed in console. Okay, I will expand. See here, it has shown this is a URL, but it has shown plain URL, right? So I want to see whether what is the URL. You have to tell that current URL launched by driver is, right. So this is a URL. You can make it as a plus. So this is, so what it type, it will print current URL launched by is this and this. So it is a readable. If somebody, because if I see this screen tomorrow, I will not understand what is it, why it is printed, right? Now
Mhm.
to make it very understandable way or strategic way, so you have to use it like what exactly, I mean, it will give you a meaningful sentence, right? Current URL launched by this URL, facebook.www.facebook.com, right? So it is a readable, understandable, right? So that is how. So you can practice it. I have given each and everything, right? So how to use XPath also, you know it, okay? So try to practice and follow the each and everything. Otherwise, it is difficult. Okay, otherwise you will not understand.